So the entire country believes there won't be a rate cut, but the RBI governor has repeatedly said he is data driven, and the data seems to indicate a rate cut. So take your pick. At this point, it's very difficult to call.
Ma'am, bankers have already cut their interest rates and the bond yield also has slipped to nearly around 8.05%. Where do you see the bond yields? And since the bankers have already cut rates, is there a case for further rate cuts if at all RBI again blinks an eye?
Actually, not too many bankers have cut rates. I think Axis Bank has come down by 10 basis points, but they're still 15 basis points above us. And deposit rates we have cut, but no other bank has cut. So basically from the bank side, I don't think rate cuts have happened as yet. And how the yield will pan out, we very much expect to see it very close to 8 or just below 8 quite soon. That being the case, I do believe there is a case for rates coming down, especially the deposit rates of the banks, because the real interest rate is now far above what it was, say, 12 months back. So that being the case, I think going forward we are beginning to see the downward cycle.
That's good news then, ma'am. And ma'am, in terms of the GDP growth, we did see GDP growth still at 5.3%. And where do you see the GDP growth going ahead? And is there a case for revising credit growth targets going ahead?
See, GDP growth, we do not expect it to exceed 5.5% at this point of time. That is for the whole year. We'll remain with that number unless we see something drastic happening. Regarding the credit growth, well, it is still tepid. Again, it will take a little time for it to pick up, mainly because the investment pipeline is very weak.
Ma'am, in terms of government, they have already stated that they are mulling reducing the stake in PSU banks to 52%. A, do you see it happening? And B, how beneficial will it be for PSU banks as well as for SBI?
I'll speak only for SBI. I think for SBI it will be quite beneficial. And yes, I do see it happening.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.